Hi everyone, welcome to Mandala Speed Color. So today we will work in Heart Mandalas by Marty. That's from Creative Haven. I've done quite a few mandalas in here, so I wanted to continue this month. So I have the next one from the back. I've got two colored, so let's just do this one. I've got a couple more in the middle, but I thought I'll continue from the back. So yeah, we're going to do this one. Now I've chosen kind of olive greens and purplish pinks to go with this mandala. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm hoping that it's going to be fine. I've got selection of media here, so we've got some OHUHU markers. I will put everything in the description and you will also see on the screen, so don't worry if you want to follow along. And I've got one pro marker, not two pro markers, sorry, two, because I will use this one as well for the faces. So yeah, I've got two pro markers, three OHUHUs, pencils are POLYCHROMOS, and one Moonlight GellyRoll. There will be also a gold gel pen, which I can't see. I'll have to go and find it when its time comes. All right. So what shall we start with? Let's start with the Pro Marker in Moss. So that's like a very light olive green or yellowish green, if you like. So I want to do background to most of it with this color. And I got Pro Marker because they've got this nice long and very fine tip, and this is some really small spaces in here, so it'll be easier to see and not go over the lines too much. I mean, I'm sure I'll go over the lines, which is fine, people. It's okay to go over the lines, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, hopefully not too much. It's just, yeah, it's just better to see, really. The OHUHUs also have a very fine tip, so that is also possible. It's just this one is just better. You can see better what you're doing because it's such a kind of long and thin. Right, so they've got a bit of a background here, and I think, oh, it's gonna be a pain to go over that background, but well, yeah, that's what we need to do. So I'm just going to now put a little bit of music for you, fairly quietly, so it's not too annoying. I know some of you are really kind of ticked off with music, but it's kind of weird to do it in silence, and I don't have anything particular to talk about, to be honest. So we're just going to put some music on, and I'll do the light olive background. Okay, so that took a while. Now let's see what we do next. Maybe let's do the faces. Now it's going to be a bit different because I thought I'll do the faces kind of pinkish skin color so it goes with everything else, but then I don't want to do the whole head because they will look like they kind of bald. I don't know. I don't know. Shall we make them bald or shall we give them a green, olive green hair? I know that they don't have to be skin color. They can be any color because that looks like kind of moss engraving, but I still wanted to do it this way. I don't know. Okay, let's do the faces and then decide. Green hair or just muted pink all over. Right, one face. It's gonna dry a little lighter. It looks quite dark now, but it's gonna dry a little lighter than that. Anyway, this is the color that is just gonna go better with the theme, the other colors, rather than represent the actual skin color. Oh, let's do green hair. Why not? Let's see how they will look like with like darker green hair. That's gonna be fun. I don't know why I'm paying attention not to go over the lines. That's the rest of it is going to be gold. So actually it doesn't matter if I go over the lines, but clearly I like to make things harder for myself. Yeah, that looks cool. I do not regret my choice. Okay, that's a little bit weird here. Okay, that's not green. That all? Yeah, that's it. So now we've got this darker olive green. Let's go over the little branches because I think I want them in that color, and I already went over the lines. Of course I did. Of course I did. Ah, well. It's gonna be fine. See how close, okay? Oops, no, not like this. That is a frame, not branch. Okay, that looks already quite nice. So now it's a few hearts maybe. So I'm going to go with the darker color for those you can see now. Nice. I quite like the purplish kind of color. I don't know what color I want to do this heart in the middle, so I'm not yet going to do it. I want to see a little bit more to decide the color of the little heart there, but I think we're actually going to do those ones in dark as well. So let's do those 4. And then maybe we can do a little bit shading on what we've got already before moving on to the rest of the mandala. Oh, that's a really nice color combination. I like it. I wasn't sure because I only kind of did a couple of lines to see whether those colors are going to go together more or less. But obviously once you do a little bit more, then you can really see. But I like this. I like those colors together. Gonna be nice, rich, darker colors. I've got one mandala in here in this book that is kind of pastel colors, but it's not my favorite actually. I love the idea of doing like the whole page in light pastel colors, shades, but then when I try, I'm not really happy with it, and I want like darker, more rich colors. So I struggle, but I did, was it last year? I think last year I did mandala in here. Actually, the next one after this one in a book is done with pastel shades, and like I said, not my favorite. Okay, so we've got that done. Maybe a little bit of shading now. So we're gonna shade with, I selected this, which one is that? It's a olive green yellowish, earth green yellowish, sorry. But I think it's gonna be maybe too light. Maybe we could do everything with the other shade. Oh, let me try. I think it's gonna be too green. Yeah, it's too green. Okay, we're not gonna use that one. We're gonna use this one, which is olive green yellowish. We're just going to do it a little bit more intense on the darker shade, or we're going to use the black on the darker shade, and this one on the lighter olive one. And it's just going to be a little bit, because I like to add a little bit of dimension, like in here, in the corners and around the little frames. I think the frames we're going to do gold, isn't it? It's going to be nice. Needs to be something shiny. Yeah, that's gonna be the color. Again, I'm not worried that I got over the lines a little bit, because we're going to do frame gold, so the gold is gonna cover anything that went funky. Okay, right, so I'm just gonna go now over all of those little frames. Not gonna worry too much about the perfect blend either. Like I said, it's just to add a little bit of dimension, which already we can see. I can see anyway, so it's nice. so far so good. So far I like this mandala. Hopefully not going to mess it up with addition of other colors, so need to be a bit careful now, because it did happen, you know, sometimes you start with a set of colors and it's working together beautifully, and then you add the one that you think is going to be perfect, and the whole thing is just not going to work. So the only one that I am now adding is the lighter pink. It's gonna be more on the outer hearts, I think. And and this GellyRoll. So we need to think whether this GellyRoll will work. But once I've done the shading of those little frames, then we can look. I mean, I hope that it's gonna work, because it would be nice kind of pop of bright, but it can go either way. Okay, and maybe a little bit of heart. So I've got this magenta, but it might be a bit too light for the hearts. We might need a bit of black. Okay, so it's not totally too light. It's fine, but I think we need a little bit of black later on anyway. So I think we're just going to use the magenta a little bit, but it's not darkening it enough. It's just making it more kind of nicely saturated. Which is quite pretty, but that's kind of not what I was going for. So let me grab, I've got some here, some black. This is some sort of Caran d'Ache, Swiss color. What I want is the darker in here. Okay, so I'll do the rest of them maybe off camera, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, let's add a little, oh, actually no, let's not add gold yet. Black I need. Okay, let's try. I don't know, I don't want to mess it up. Let's see whether bright pink will work. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. It's gonna slightly ruin the mood of kind of quite vintage looking mandala with this bright pink, but I think I like it this way. It adds a little bit of kind of pop of vibrant pink. Yeah. So that will be almost like our inner part of mandala done. I am aware that that heart in the middle is not done, but I'm still not sure which color I want it to be. So it's gonna be either this gel pen that I'm using now, or it's going to be this color of the outer outer hearts. I wanted to say, well, the hearts on the outer part of mandala, which are going to be slightly lighter than the one we have inside, the big ones and the upside down ones. I know I don't want them. Initially I thought I want to do it the same as the dark one, but no, I now know that that's not gonna work for me. So it's gonna be bright pink or slightly paler pink. I can't remember what's the name of the other marker that we have. Is it medium pink or something like that? What is it again? Mineral violet. Well, nothing to do with pink. Mineral violet. Maybe we can do it this color. Okay, so we've got our inner part done. Now the question is whether I want those spaces, background spaces, dark. I think I want it darker. Okay, let's do it darker. Let's see how it's going to look with the darker spaces here. So there is a little bit difference from the lighter green inside. Okay, now those little frames we're going to do in gold again. And now let's try the outer hearts with a lighter color. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's probably not the as close a fit to the darker color that I thought it would be, but it's all right. Okay, actually I need that again, so I selected Polychromos Crimson to shade those lighter hearts, but I just need to see whether that color is gonna work. It may be too purple, maybe not. Yeah, magenta is a bit more red. Okay, we might need another color, and I think actually, which one that was? Crimson. I think I need a different, maybe this one. No. That's not gonna work either. This is middle. Yeah, that one. Okay, so we're gonna settle on middle purple pink. That's still Polychromos. So I'm going to do one of them, and I'll do the rest off camera because that would be excruciatingly boring to watch me do all of that. For hours on end, because it's gonna take a while. Maybe not hours on end, but you know, it's gonna take a while, isn't it? It's quite a few of those little hearts. And then we're going to take the magenta that we used before. Okay, so I am now going to do the rest of them. All right, so our pink hearts are shaded. What shall we do now? Maybe just put some olive green in places. I think, so this I want gold, and this I want gold, so here. Okay, so this is our finished mandala. What do you think? I really like it. It's got still this vintage kind of feel. I really like it. Okay, so that's 5th mandala finished in this book. I think maybe we can do one more. I quite like this one as well. There's such beautiful mandalas in this book. Oh, look at them. I think I continue maybe through spring to color in this one. Oh, I love this one too. So beautiful. Those are the type of mandalas that I like. This one for spring, definitely. Okay, hope you enjoy it, and I will see you shortly. Bye.